If this is one of those days, I'm really glad you're here. This is Collaborate, where joy becomes your foundation. Not the loud kind of joy, but the kind you build, piece by piece, after life changes everything. I'm Francine, and I'm walking this with you. Today, we're doing something a little different. This isn't about explaining or trying to make sense of what never really will. This is about remembering. I still have contact information in my phone for my daughter and my dad. And my heart still catches every time a notification pops up. Their birthdays, their angelversary days, their pictures still smiling back at me, frozen in a moment that mattered. Sometimes I think, if only I could call them and say their name again. There's something powerful about saying a name out loud, not just in memory, but in presence. Because when we say their name, we remind the world they were here. There was a moment after everything happened where the world kept going, but something in me didn't. Conversations shifted. People didn't always know what to say. And sometimes her name just wasn't said. That felt like losing her all over again. She didn't stop mattering. But I realized something. When people stop saying their names, they might think they're making it easier. But for the ones carrying that love, it only makes it lonelier. So I made a decision. I would become the place her name could still live out loud. That's why this space exists. Before we move forward, if it feels okay, put your hand on your chest, unclench your jaw, and take one deep breath with me. There are people we carry with us who still matter, even if the world has gotten quiet around them. I want to take a moment to say two names that are part of my foundation. My daughter, Kat, and my dad, Frank. They still matter. Not just in memory, but in the way they changed me. In the way they still live in how I move through this world. I want to gently open this space to a few names that were shared with me. Each one carries a life, a story, and someone who still matters. Lizzie, Tamika's beautiful mother. Seth, one of the kindest and coolest people Missy has ever known. Ralph, Monica's dad. Sophie, her aunt. Sandra, Ashley's nana. Brian, her uncle. Kat, Star's soul sister, one of her best friends, and someone who helped shape who she is today. They are still loved, still carried. These names matter. These lives matter. Thank you for trusting me with their names. This is a place where their names are still spoken. If you're here, there's a good chance you're carrying someone too. Someone whose name still lives in your heart, even if the world doesn't say it anymore. Sometimes joy doesn't start as a feeling. Sometimes it starts as a name you refuse to let fade. If their name feels heavy today, you don't have to carry it alone in this moment. You don't have to say it out loud, unless you want to. We're not rushing grief here. We're making room. Saying their name isn't going backward. It's telling the truth about love. And love doesn't end just because someone is no longer here. If you want, whisper it. If not, just let it be spoken inside you. Maybe, just for a moment, you let their name come to your mind and you hold it there. This space is going to grow. In the episodes ahead, we're going to begin sharing more names. You don't have to tell the whole story. Just their name is enough. Or initials. One word that captures who they were to you. Because around here, they're still seen. And together, we'll keep saying their names. This is part of how we rebuild. Not by moving on, but by carrying forward what mattered. Joy is not something I lost. It's something I rebuilt. So if today all you do is remember, that is enough. If this was one of those moments where something felt quietly meaningful, I'm really glad we found each other. We're going to keep walking through this, one conversation at a time. I see you. If you're rebuilding, one piece at a time, I'll collaborate wherever you listen to podcasts and be part of the conversations ahead.